What's going on, guys? It's Nicole Chanel here. Welcome back to my channel. And as you can see from the title, today is my 12-week year update. So I've done the 12-week year two times. This is my second time completing the 12-week year, and I really love the method for goal setting and achieving your goals and having productivity and finding the best ways to reach your goals in a shorter amount of time. I think it's a really great technique, especially if you enjoy setting goals but you have a hard time staying on track with them. It is a really good technique to do. 12-week year is basically taking your 12-month year and putting it into 12 weeks. So every week is a month. So it just allows you to get your goals done in a shorter amount of time. It allows you to focus on your goals, really focus on the things you need to do to achieve your goals. Like I said, it's a great way to achieve your goals in a short amount of time. So we're just gonna jump right into this review. If you're new to the channel though, welcome. My name is Nicole Chanel and I do videos on healthy, intentional living, and that is just living your life with intention. So I have my computer here in front of me. I'm going to share my screen, show you guys my goals, and then we're going to talk about how I did for these 12 weeks. I do have a setup in Notion for my 12-week year. I did the same thing for my first 12-week year, but this one I actually have a template for. If you're interested in the template, I will put it down below. But it is how I use Notion to achieve my goals within these 12 weeks. As you can see at the top, I have the dates. This is just a healthy reminder to stay focused, stay on your goal. You have an end date, you have something in view, so you need to stay on task. From vision to reality. So I took in 1-year goals and then I broke them down into 12 weeks, taking a larger goal and then how can I make it smaller and more obtainable within the 12 weeks, but still making it something that's reaching. So I do have 4 goals here that I have for my 12-week year. I have get monetized on YouTube, do 5 pull-ups, sell 5 journals using Book Vault, and be on time. So then I have each of my goals broken down into strategies that I will use to make sure I reach these goals. So if you want a more in-depth view of my strategies, I will link the first video I did of this 12-week year, showing you my breakdown and all that and explaining every strategy. I will link that. But I'm not going to go through every single one of these strategies, but we're just going to go down to the weekly task management tracker, which I had basically for each section of 4 weeks. So it's 12 weeks total. So I had 3 sections of them. This is the last section. This is the second section. And then the first section is actually up here and it's archived. Like I said, I started in December because I ended my very first 12-week year in like the beginning of December. And I didn't want to lose the momentum of doing the 12-week year. I think that's something that's really important about doing the 12-week year is you don't have to start on the quarter of the year. You know, some people like to say, oh, it's just quarterly planning. Well, it is, but it isn't. It is because you can put it on every quarter of the year and then just do it from quarter to quarter because each quarter is 12 weeks, all of that. So you could do that. However, it's not quarterly planning because you're still thinking about your goal as a yearly goal, and then you're just saying, okay, for this quarter, this is what I'm going to do to achieve this yearly goal. The 12-week year is basically saying, I'm going to achieve this goal within 12 weeks. These are the things that I need to do to achieve this goal within 12 weeks. So keeping your time short is what really makes the 12-week year super effective, because you're thinking about the fact that you only have 12 weeks. You have to make every week count. You have to make every day count. You have to make every hour count. Every task that you do towards your goal, you have to make count. And that's why the 12-week year is so effective. Something else about the 12-week year that's really effective is tracking your weekly score, how your tasks that you're doing per week are. If you're making those tasks, you're hitting those tasks, you have a good weekly score, and that will pretty much guarantee that you have that you will achieve your goal. That is the point of the tracker. I definitely recommend that you have a tracker, some type of system for tracking your tasks during the 12-week year so you can stay focused. As you see, I have just a little task to-do list, and then I can drag this out here. drag this little section out, and it actually calculates my score down at the bottom for me. So in my last week, for example, I have an 83% score, which is great. You want at least an 80 or above to get closer to achieving your goal, but it's all up to you. At the end of the day, it's about what you are doing to achieve your goal, how you're pushing yourself, how you're keeping yourself focused, and all that. Now pretty much on to the review. So did I achieve my goals? I achieved 3 out of my 4 goals. What? Yes, I achieved 3 out of my 4 goals. Let's say 2 3/4 out of my 4 goals. And let me explain. So my first goal is get monetized on YouTube. As you can see from my channel, I have not hit the 1,000 subscriber limit, and I have not hit the watch hours. I don't think you can see that, but I have not hit the 1,000 subscribers. So I have not achieved monetization. That's okay. I did this goal twice. This is my second time doing this goal. I feel really good about the systems and the strategies that I created to be able to keep my YouTube channel going and keep it the way that I want it to go, how I want it to feel. I do think that I need to get a little bit more personal and really create a community on my YouTube channel. Like, what is my purpose? What am I bringing to you, my viewer? And why do I want you to connect with me? So I think that's something I really need to focus on with my channel. Sometimes I feel like I'm just doing things to do things, or I'm just making videos to make videos, and I don't want my channel to feel like that. I want it to definitely be a connection. So that's something I need to think about, and I think having this as a goal, like number wise, and looking at the analytics and calculating and all of that, really takes that community part out of it. And I definitely don't want that to happen. So I really need to get back to that mindset of it. So with that being said, I definitely love the fact that I had this as a goal. However, my next 12-week year, I'm definitely not going to have this particular YouTube measurement or being monetized as my goal. I was thinking to myself, oh, I'm gonna have this on here until I get it. Like, this is gonna be the goal. But I definitely think that building a community is more important. Like, that's really what I want from my channel. I want people to come to my channel. I want you as a viewer to come to my channel to find some inspiration, find some motivation. If you need help with productivity, how can I help you? If you need help with minimalism, how can I help you? If you need help with your fitness journey, how can I help you? That is what I want my channel to be. So finding a way to really connect and bring it back to the community aspect of YouTube is what I really want to do with my channel. So that being said, I'm not gonna have this as my goal for the next time. All right, on to my second goal, do 5 pull-ups. I am happy to say I can do 1 pull-up. Just 1, and it's really just barely. I will show you a clip on the screen. Like, okay, this is the bar. I can like go like this, and my chin is like right there. My chin's like right there, but it's not super, well, it's not sloppy. It's a really nice pull-up. First of all, if I do say so myself, it's really nice. I feel so amazingly empowered. The fact that I've gotten this far with my pull-up in 12 weeks. What? Like, I'm pretty sure I can find a clip of me trying to do a pull-up for the first time. And like really trying, like hanging from the bar, not moving at all. And now I can literally pull myself up. Like, what? I'm really just shocked and floored and like super excited about that portion. Like, I really love it. So I'm just gonna continue to really get these pull-ups. I wanna get 5, I wanna get 10. Like, I wanna be able to do pull-ups, like 5 pull-ups in a row, 10 pull-ups in a row. Like right now I can do 1 pull-up and then I have to take a break. And then the next pull-up is like not as far as the first pull-up. So like trying to increase my stamina with it, like trying to stay with it is definitely what I'm going to focus on now. I have another fitness goal in mind that I really am super excited to get into. Yes, I'm definitely going to do another fitness goal because like it's just helping my fitness journey. It's helping me stay consistent on my fitness journey. It's helping me be excited about going to the gym and all that, having this goal. So I'm going to have another goal for sure, another fitness goal for my next 12-week year. And yeah, it's going to be something a little bit different, but in the meantime I'm going to keep focusing on my pull-up. Like, I'm just really, like I said, amazed at myself and really excited that I can do this, even though it's just one and I wanted to do 5, but it's just really amazing and I'm just really proud of myself. To the next goal, sell 5 journals on the book vault. I, yes, get to say I sold 5 journals. What? Yeah, I did. If you don't know though, if you're not a subscriber to my channel, you didn't see my community post talking about my issues with my Amazon store, how it got shut down, I had to make another Amazon store, all that jazz. That's like a story for another day, but bottom line, between the two, like my first one, I sold 3, and my second one, I sold 2. We got 5 journals sold. Boom. Sorry, boom. I'm so excited. But I made it. I made that goal. So I'm going to continue on with my journal making. I'm going to see if it's really something that can be helpful to me. Like if I can really make it the side hustle, if I can really make it something that can bring in income for myself. I'm gonna see, at least for a little bit. Like I said, I have the book vault is like a subscription thing where I do pay monthly for it. So if it's going to be helpful to me, I'll continue it. I did think of another idea, like of how to create journals to sell. So I might do that idea because it will cost me less money in the long run. So I might do that idea. But yeah, for right now, we're gonna stick with this because it's working for right now. Last week goal is to be on time. Now, if you know me in real life, you know I struggled with this for the majority of the last 12 weeks. Like 6 weeks out of the 12 weeks, I did terribly. I was like up and down, like I couldn't be on time. I was struggling to be on time, but I made it. I made it to the end. And I can now say I'm a timely person. I am making it to work on time to clock in. If I'm telling you I'm going to be to your house at 6 o'clock, I will be to your house at least at 6:02. But I've made it. To me, that's on time. That is on time to me, okay? Yes, that is 2 minutes after, but I am on time. I am a timely person and I'm going to continue being a timely person. That's all I have to say about that. All my kids' activities, I am there on time. I got my kids there on time. And anytime I say I'm going to show up, I am there on time. So I'm, once again, patting myself on the back, super excited and proud of myself for making this goal. This one was like really small, but I just added one at the end because I was struggling with being on time for pretty much everything and like making sure I was on time and making sure I wasn't wasting other people's time and like being inconsiderate of other people. I was having a hard time with that. So I wanted to really make being on time a priority for not just myself, but for others around me that are in my life affected by me being late. I didn't want to be late anymore. So that's why I made this a goal. And like I said, I'm just proud of myself for sticking with it and just finding the importance in it and continuing to want to be on time. Because to be honest, before I was not caring about being on time. I really wasn't. And that's terrible even to say about work. Like I was just starting to care less about it. Like I was just like, oh, if I get there on time, I get there on time. If I'm late, I'm late. Yeah, no, I need to be on time. And like, I feel like I said, being timely is saying I respect you and your time and I respect me and my time. So that is something I definitely want to say about my life and about others. Okay, so this concludes my review for the 12-week year. Overall, like I said, I love the 12-week year method. Matter of fact, I'm going to go back through and listen to the book again within this time of me trying to figure out when and how and what my 12-week year is going to look like next. I am going to listen to the book again. I feel like there's more things that I can really take from the book, some notes I can take, some things I can add to my life and my productivity and all that. So I am going to be doing that again. I am going to be doing the 12-week year again, and I invite you as my viewer to join me in my next 12-week year. It is March 8th, the day I am filming this video, and I decided I wanted to take like a good 4-week break in between for my next 12-week year. So my 12-week year technically ended on March 4th, which was about 4 days ago. But now I want to prepare for another 12-week year, but I really want to analyze my process and get it straight for my next 12-week year, fix the things that didn't go right, and create new processes going forward that I'm going to use to achieve my goals. I've decided to start my next 12-week year on April the 2nd. So April the 1st is actually a Saturday, and I prefer to go Sunday to Saturday for my full weeks. For me, it's just easier to track. So that's what we're going to do, or that's what I'm going to do. And like I said, I invite you to join in on the 12-week year. I will have templates. I'm going to have videos of me setting up for my 12-week year, deciding my goals, how I create my strategies, how I create my tasks, and how I apply it to my life. There's gonna be videos leading up to all that, so make sure you stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, be involved, so when it's time to start this 12-week year on April 2nd, we can be prepared together. And also, if you haven't read the book, read the book. There's actually a free audiobook on YouTube of the book, like someone reading the book. I haven't done that one because I have Audible, so I did the one on Audible, which is actually read by the author, I believe. So but there is one on YouTube because it flashes up all the time when I'm watching YouTube myself. So there is one on YouTube for free. So if you haven't read the book and you want to, you're interested in it, go ahead and use that. Matter of fact, if I have the link, or if I find the link, I can put it down below in the description box so you can check that out. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do this again on April 2nd. It's gonna be the start of the 12-week year. So it will go, the 12th week will end on June 24th. So it'll be it'll be April 2nd to June 24th will be the 12 weeks. And I would love if you would join me. This kind of goes back to how I want this channel to be more about community, more about people really just sharing ideas and coming together with being more productive in their lives and achieving their goals. So I would love if you would join me for this next 12-week year. Like I said, over these next few weeks, I'm going to be sharing with you what I'm doing to prepare for my 12-week year, showing you all the processes and all that. But you can of course start with my template. My Notion template is linked down below. Free. Notion is free. The template is free, and you can plug it in, use it however you feel, or however you see fit, or however you feel. If you want to change it, add something, you see where it can be made better, go ahead and do so. Leave me a comment, let me know how you made it better, and maybe I'll do the same thing. But the 12-week year is a great way to achieve your goals in 12 weeks. It's a great way to really get your mind focused on achieving those goals, and then you can say to yourself, I am a goal setter and I am a goal achiever. I think that is just, to me, just really, it's an amazing feeling to say that I set a goal and I achieved it. Like, there's so many times where I set goals in the past and I never achieved them. I never even looked back on them. I never even thought about them again. But now when I set goals, I'm going to achieve them. I have a plan to achieve them. I have an idea. It's in my vision. It's a part of my life, and we're going to move forward and achieve them. So if you are interested in something like that, make sure you, like I said, mark your calendar, join me on April 2nd to start another 12-week year. If you have any questions, just make sure you leave me a comment down below. I'll get back to you on them. I will be very active on my channel talking about planning for my 12-week year, getting into the next groove over the next few weeks, like I said. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. And if you are going to join me, make sure you leave me a comment down below. If you haven't seen my previous video on my 12-week year, which would have been my last update, I will link it on the screen. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you do so by hitting my face down below. Thanks for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.